Hello there. It's another Comedy Spot Live. It's Saturday. Thanks for joining us again. If you're back or if you're just joining us for the first time, thanks for being here. Tonight's show is Shortcuts. It's an improv show that usually performs at the Comedy Spot, but I'll let them tell you about that in just a second. My job is to remind you to do things like, go and check out our full schedule at satcomedyspot.com/live, or go over here and make sure you like, follow, and subscribe all of our platforms so that you get information when we go live. Jabberwocky is back. This show is going to be they're going to be asking for a lot of suggestions. So make sure that you stick around so that we can get those from you. They'll let you know when to put your ideas in the comments and just jam away. Hello, Jabberwocky. Welcome back. Michelle Petro is in the show and commenting right now with little scissors for shortcuts. Sarah is saying, hey. Donna is saying, hey. Luis is saying, hey. It's nice to have everybody on here. I'm ready to go. I know that they're ready to go. So let's get the show going. This is Shortcuts. Please welcome, I believe it's Ryan King. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are Shortcuts. We are all Shortcuts. This is Shortcuts. I'm going to say Shortcuts again. We are Shortcuts. We are a short-form improv comedy show that performs monthly at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. We perform games, improv games. So if you've ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway, it's all like that. So that's what you're going to expect. All the games that you're going to see here tonight are completely improvised. All the stuff we do is off the top of our heads, made up. We didn't practice. We don't know what we're going to say beforehand, that kind of stuff. We're going to be needing a lot of help from you guys in the comments. When I say we're going to be needing a lot of suggestions, so limber up those fingers, get them ready to type, because we're going to be counting on you for that. So let's get started. Our first game that we're going to play is called Try That On for Size. The way this works is I'm going to get a suggestion of a activity, sort of a physical activity, a motion. One performer is going to do that motion, and the other performer is going to do the same motion, but find a different justification for that motion. For example, if I get like washing dishes, and someone goes, I'm washing dishes, try that on for size. Someone has to come up with a different justification. So maybe I'm DJing. Try that on for size. And the next person might go, I'm wiping dust off a grave. Whatever it is, even if it gets a little macabre, that's okay. Do I have volunteers to begin? Two performers. All right, we have Ruben and Saba are going to start. So, audience, start typing in actions, motions, anything like that. Stuff like washing the dishes, doing the laundry, throwing a frisbee, any sort of physical action you could think of, put that in the comments. We are going to go to Brian for our first comment. I think he's just going to make one up for the first one.
I already have one.
Oh, you have one? Perfect. Give it to me.
Well, I had one.
It.
Wait.
Sorry, I don't mean to pressure you.
Okay, it's fishing.
Okay, cool. Fishing. So Ruben and Saba are going to be our first. Ruben, you are going to begin with fishing. So whenever you are ready, take it away.
Thank you. Fishing. Try that on for size.
Sharpening a pencil. Try that on for size.
It's a Happy New Year, and I'm doing that little thingy at the end. Try that on for size.
Would you like more cheese? Just say when. Try that on for size.
Trying to feed myself with a hot spoon. Try that on for size.
Brushing my hand. Try that on for size.
I'm a caveman. I'm trying to make fire. Try that on for size.
I'm old, but I can still dance. Try that on for size.
Oh, this is an old school machine gun. Try that on for size.
All right, okay.
Is something going to pop out of the box? I don't know. Try that on for size.
Too long, Ruben! You are out. I forgot to mention, if a player takes too long or what they say doesn't make sense or I don't like them, they're out. And then a new person comes in. So Ruben's out. He'll come back later in the show, but he's gone for now. Maybe he'll come back. Do I have another volunteer to go up? I'll choose you.
And technical note, Ryan. when you guys are turning off your cameras,
Yes.
your pictures are still there.
Oh, fun.
So I don't know.
think it might be because Brian, because on my Zoom it's showing like it disappears, but it might be because on your Zoom you don't have that setting set up.
Oh, so
Uh-oh, damn shade.
interesting. How do
Which
I
is
get
okay.
how do I get to that setting really quickly so that I don't
Go
mess up
into
your
video settings.
go to
So this
settings?
place video settings. So like hover over stop video, but don't.
Got it.
Little arrow.
And then in there under meetings, there should
Uh-huh.
be a section that says hide non-video participants.
Meetings under meetings.
Guys, I'm so sorry for this, folks.
We're all
this is
learning.
what-
So
this is part of
sorry.
it. This is actually
Yeah.
part of it.
This is part of the show.
I don't I don't see the part that says
Okay. Does it say, so you have video set and then it says meetings and then it says, the first one's always display participant name blank and then turn off my video, then always show video preview dialog and then hide non-video participants.
No, I don't see. So I click on videos. Everyone's
Video.
watching from home. This is hilarious. So
Yeah.
You may scroll down.
I turn on
Try scrolling.
scrolling.
So you're gonna go to video settings.
Uh-huh.
And then under video settings, like you see yourself at the top where that's like
Yeah.
you can check out. So below it,
Yeah.
does it say my video? And then there's a section that says meetings.
Yes. No.
Under meetings.
Oh, meetings.
No.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh,
Got
come
it.
on,
I got
Brian.
it. I
You can
got
do
it.
it.
Brian, you
I
can do
got it.
this.
I got it.
Did you
I
get
got
it?
it. I got it.
Yay!
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Brian.
Everybody was
Yeah.
like, Brian, it's right there under video settings.
Oh, those comments are probably rich. I'm gonna go back later
Yeah.
and see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
Thank you,
Good
audience
job.
members.
Good job, Tessa.
Yeah.
Also.
Hey,
Good job,
I-
Tessa.
Thank you.
I'm just glad you don't have to see my douchey work photo.
Super good.
I guess
Alrighty.
I should have asked you to work that out before the show instead of during the show. So I
no.
apologize.
I like it. It
Okay.
was a real moment. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I can give you another thing.
Brian, I would love that.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I would love that. That'd be awesome.
All right. This one says licking windows or throwing a football or dealing cards.
Ooh.
I'll let you pick a couple.
We got fucking options. Sorry, I don't know why I swore there. I like throwing a football. Saba, start us off with throwing a football. Begin.
All right. Throwing a football. Try that on for size.
I got a boom box. Try that on for size.
What's up? Try that on for size.
My arm's in a cast. Try that on for size.
Pick me. Try that on for size.
You want this brewski? Try that on for size.
I gotta work
Oh,
out
but
my
no,
left.
that was too long. That
Yeah.
was too long.
Yeah.
Every second matters. I'm sorry. I calls it like I
Good job,
sees it.
Saba.
Saba, you're out. Michelle is going on. Sam, you are next. You're next in the video, so it's you. Brian, hit me with another sweet suggestion.
All right. People are. Somebody said learning about Zoom. How to use Zoom? Don't use that.
I'm going to use it. Sam, your suggestion is learning about Zoom.
No.
Sam, you will begin. I'm sorry, Brian. It's the first suggestion I heard. Sam will begin learning about Zoom. Go ahead.
Learning about Zoom. Try that on for size.
An angry marionette player. Try that on for size.
Piano recital for grandma. Try that on for size.
Good. I'm doing sculpting. Try that on for size.
Slot machine victory. Try that on for size.
Swedish massage. Try that on for size.
I'm a cat and this is a cat thing. Try that on for size.
Ooh. Making a pasta dough. Try that on for size.
I'll get this penny one of these times. Try that on for size.
I'm dunking for apples, but with my hands. Try that on for size.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Sam phoned it in there, so I think he loses.
Dunking for apples with your hands. Come on, that was phoning it in.
Really hard. Maybe. Well, I can't judge.
But I want
cool.
You can judge, actually.
That's right. That's my role. I
Literally
can't
get
judge.
you.
Thought it was good. Cool. Who hasn't played? Turn your video on. You're next. Tessa and Michelle.
Tina, get out of
I
here,
love you,
Tina.
Tina.
Brian, hit me.
Let's see. We have a couple of here. Shaking the ketchup was a suggestion.
Oh boy.
Oh no, that's gonna end badly.
No, 2 ketchups.
It always just squirts all out. It's never
Oh,
good.
yeah. It's
Somebody
just
said,
a big ol'-
don't use this, but somebody said pooping.
Difficult to well.
Yeah, 'cause we're
A
trying
family
to
show.
space it out, too.
They said feeding a snake. Let's see. Pouring a beer. I'm trying to think of things you can do from up here.
If I may, Brian.
Yeah.
I like feeding the snake.
Okay, excellent.
So I'm gonna do that. Feeding a snake, Michelle Petro, you may begin.
All right, sounds good.
Go ahead.
Feeding the snake. Try that on for size.
Getting a Cheeto, try that on for size.
I'm out. I'm tired. And that's it. I phoned it in right at the end.
She had a good stand. She had a good stand.
Hey, Michelle is in
Good
there.
try. Good try.
Can I say what the next one I was going to do? I was going to be like, is that a gray hair? Try that on.
Oh.
Ouch.
You need to get in.
Well, we're all there, baby. We're all
That
there.
would have been really good. Tina is up next.
Okay.
I got all right, I got a couple here. Let's
All right.
see.
I need 'em.
Making meatballs.
I just did that.
Itching your head. Smelling flowers are some of the ones that. By the way, Emma Haney said, "Michelle, no."
Emma bet on Michelle, and she just lost a lot of money. So how it goes. I like sniffing flowers.
All right.
I'm gonna do that one. Whatever sniffing flowers means to you, also, you can do whatever you want. So sniffing flowers, Tessa, you may begin.
Sniffing flowers. Try that on for size.
Somebody pooped on this. Try that on for size.
I think 2 days after expiration's okay. Try that one on for size.
The cork is Cabernet. Try that on for size.
That's all I have.
You were stalling for so long. Tessa, I should have just called you there.
Really good, though.
Well done. Ruben, you're up
Yes.
next.
Did everyone go already?
Oh, did you already go? Charlie, you're up next.
Ready. Hit me.
Cool. There we go. Brian, give it to me. I need those hot suggestions. Sorry.
You've got making a pizza, or rowing a boat, or eating spicy cheese.
I love that rowing a boat. You know me. I love rowing boats. Rowing a boat. Tina, you will begin.
Okay. Rowing a boat. Try that on for size.
Sweeping the floor. Try that on for size.
Taking that ketchup bottle. Try that on for size.
I'm in a musical. Try that on.
Gonna rake the yard. Try that on for size.
I forgot how to put deodorant on. It's quarantine. Try that on for size.
Yeah, nope.
Oh, well done. Played. Well done, Charlie. Charlie killed it. This is for all the biscuits. Charlie and I are going to go against each other. Exactly. Michelle, can you call one of us out if we mess up?
You know I'd love to.
Thank you. Then Brian, let's get a suggestion.
Let's see. Throwing pizza dough was one from the past. I'm trying to go up and find other.
Let's get one from the future. That'd be cool.
The people will say other stuff, I'm sure. Putting on a hat.
I like it.
Itching your head.
Michelle, I'll have you choose. Since I'm playing this one, I'll have you choose.
You still have making meatballs, and there's other ones down. Vacuuming, which is a little hard to show. Writing a letter.
I honestly think there's so much we can do, which is it's gonna sound crazy, but putting on a hat.
Yeah.
We can do it. Let's see it. Ding.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's start. All right.
Yeah.
Putting on a hat. Try that on.
Doing magic. Try that on for size.
Do you like my new home hairdo? Try that on.
Putting on foundation. Try that on for size.
Putting melted chocolate all over my sex.
Rubbing in sunscreen. Try that on for size.
Have you tried Pantene Pro V? That on size.
Oh, astrology. Try that on for size.
Wait.
All
where'd my
right,
hat
Charlie.
go?
All right, Charlie.
All right, thank you so
Stall,
much.
let me stall.
Let us all go. Thank you so much. That's our first game. I'm gonna pass it off to our host for our next game, which is Charlie Lemke. Everybody, Charlie Lemke.
All right, guys. We're gonna play a game called Casanova. Okay, and we're gonna need suggestions from you, the audience, in order to do this game. And I'm gonna get started with that piece. So we're gonna need brunch items. We're gonna need cocktails, different kinds of fun cocktails, and we're gonna need fun tropical destinations that we'll get to go to someday. Okay. Okay. If you could start sending those in, and then I'll explain the game.
Charlie, repeat them one more time.
Oh yeah, we have cocktails, brunch items like menu items that you'd eat at brunch, and the final one was tropical destinations. So this game's called Casanova, and we're gonna have two symbiotic Casanovas make up one very tantalizing, sexy line. But we're gonna double that up, okay? We're gonna have two teams, so you get to choose who is most seductive or thirsty, whatever is best, okay? So our first team is going to be, I think it's, wrote this down, Tessa and Michelle, team number 1. And our second team is Tina and Sam.
Woo!
That's
Let's get
right.
this started. So, Tessa and Michelle.
Ladies first.
And I'm
Well,
gonna
like,
get out of.
Tina.
I think I'm gonna get out of this sexy equation, or I'm just gonna look back and
Well-
forth, depending on your view. But do we have a suggestion, Brian, that we could use for the first seductive pickup line that these Casanovas are gonna give?
cocktail?
Bahamas or
Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Okay. Thanks,
That
Brian.
sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. And go.
Hey,
Want
to
take
a
ride
on
my
Bahama
Bob
sled.
All right. That was very, very seductive indeed. I'll let you be the judge, really.
Yeah.
I'm impartial.
Do you want to take a ride on my Bahama bobsled?
Delicious, delicious. So we're gonna go
Tempting.
3 rounds, and then we'll have the other team go, right? So do we have either, Brian, do we have a brunch menu item or anything else besides the tropical destination?
You got it. Yeah, they pancakes or Bloody Mary have both been avocado toast. I'll let you pick from.
Okay. Let's do since Bloody Mary is a cocktail, let's go. Yeah, let's go with Bloody Mary, and then we'll have another one next. Thanks.
Perfect. Bacon.
Celery,
Spice.
savory.
Tangy.
Those
are
The
personality
traits
I
look
for
in
you.
Wow, that was smooth. I know robots are going to be sexy in the future too, but I know you're going to agree on this last one too. Sorry, you're doing great. Was it pancakes?
Yeah. There was a pancakes or an avocado toast in there too.
Ooh,
And
I'll let you guys decide.
tater tots. There's all kinds of stuff. There's
You guys want avocado toast or pancakes? We're on a
What are we
clock here,
feeling?
ladies.
I know. But pancakes.
pancakes.
All right.
all right.
Okay.
And go.
Is
That
a
spatula
in
your
pocket
or
are
you
just
happy?
two
See?
pancakes.
Woo! Wow. Wow. That is your first team of Casanovas, and they're still at it. That was not even foreplay yet. So you're going to have our next team up. See if you can beat that. I don't know. Number 2, I believe we have Tina and Sam. There you are. And we're going to need some suggestions from the same, so you can keep them coming in, guys. Or if we don't have any suggestions coming in,
We've got a shit ton
we
of
do.
suggestions.
Yeah, they are loving these
Yeah.
suggestions. Yeah.
all right.
I have. What kind of suggestion do you want? Should I just list some things off for you?
Yeah, all those things are good. So
Biscuits
guys
and gravy. Apple smoked tofu.
ooh, those are
I
both good.
like that.
Sex on the beach. The drink Sex on a Beach. Just straight vodka. Tequila sunrise.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Good. Okay, let's do biscuits and gravy. You guys can do anything. Okay. Ready? Get seductive. Bye.
Would
You
like
do
feel
my
warm,
fluffy
lumpy,
gravy
and
thick
sticky
pork
based
things
all
up
your
face.
oh yeah.
Go with
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was something. Very good, team number 2. You know, I think
Sorry. Go ahead. I apologize.
no. Please, if there's more, I'd love to hear them. We've got some good ones to go with. But,
Canadian bacon. Somebody said pears.
Question mark?
Mutton toast.
Any other tropical?
Oh, we need
Oh,
drink.
yeah. Up here, somebody said Fiji. Fiji. Bahamas. Fiji, Bahamas. Tater tots is a thing. Your mom's backyard.
Depending on the backyard.
okay, let's go with your mom's backyard.
Can
I
come
over
and
play
in
your
these
what sorry, what did you say? Open yard
full
of
Petunias.
And
Smell.
my
Self.
again. Yeah.
You liked it last time.
That was super hot, guys. I mean, I'm sure somebody out there thought that. Be positive. You know? Okay, I think we're gonna have to. We have one more.
We need a cocktail, yeah.
Guys, so get ready to vote. I know this is gonna be tough between team number 1 and team number 2, but do we have anything new coming in, or should we go with straight vodka?
We're
running out of mixers.
Yeah. Let's see. Somebody said oysters. What are you looking for? Drinks or?
Oyster sounds good. I've eaten that for brunch before. I've regretted it, maybe.
Oyster shooters.
Yeah, drink it.
Oyster shooters. Yes, oyster shooters. And go.
Wouldn't
It
be
great.
if
You
and
me
drank
all
raw from
a
can
without
checking
our
expiration. Yeah.
Wow. That's where we're at right now, guys. So can I get team number 1 to hop back on here? And audience, we need you inside. I don't know, sexier or dirtier or thirstier.
or just looking to puke.
What's best? Who do you want to win?
Team
Who do you want to seduce you next time?
So team 1 or team 2? Is that what you're asking for? Team 1?
Yeah, sorry. Team 1 or team 2?
Spam that chat.
Yeah.
Just
Just a 1 or 2. You can spell it out or you can put in a number.
Tim, by the way, while we're waiting for votes, Tim just says, aha, so gross.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
Let's see.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Let's see. Somebody says team 1. Team 1. Patrick just says Tessa with 1 S.
Just. Okay.
Who's that, Patrick? Who's that?
Team 1. Team 1. 1 sorry, team 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's polite, though.
Team 1 was smoking. Jabberwocky says, awesome, you guys. Let's see.
Thanks,
Team
Jabber.
1. I think team 1, it's a unanimous.
All right. Well, I gave team 2 some tough prompts, but team 1 was special.
We're gonna remember the next time you have an oyster shooter, though.
Yeah.
I'll remember it. I'll remember it right here. Well, thank you guys. That was awesome. You guys all did great. And thank you, audience, for voting. You had some amazing suggestions. And we are going to turn it over to Ruben with... Ruben, what are you doing?
Thanks, Charlie. We're here with a game called Sex With Me to continue the whole sexiness of the day. It's for everyone, but before we get started, I'm going to ask everyone to start giving suggestions now for this prompt. It's called, it's something that you might find in your car, anywhere in your car, your trunk, the front seat, the glove compartment. So something that you would find in your car, you can just start throwing those out. And as you do that, I'll start explaining exactly what what the game is about. So Sex With is, I use that suggestion as a setup. Whenever I use that setup, we have to come up with different jokes with the same setup. So I would say, what do you find in your fridge? I would say like fruit, right? So
Hey, Ruben, you're breaking up a little bit. Ruben?
We're going with a robotic theme tonight. Sex with me.
like fruit. Do it.
We didn't get any of that, bud.
Ruben, you broke up.
Where should I start?
I don't even know.
Yes, sir.
Maybe because your internet's in and out, can somebody else just set it up really quickly? And we've already got a bunch of suggestions. Sorry, Ruben, you're just kind of frozen. But if somebody could pick it back up, that'd be great.
Yeah. So, like my robot friend Ruben was trying to say, this game is called Sex with Me. We're going to be getting a bunch of prompts, things you find in your car, and we all have to improvise a joke based off of your suggestion with the same setup. So, for example, like Ruben was going to say, if our suggestion was fruit, we have to come up with a joke like sex with me is like a fruit. It is ripe. I wouldn't say that because that's not a good joke. Some of our jokes will be good. Remember, we're coming off the top of his head. Some of them you might groan at because they're so cheesy. So that's totally fine. That's part of the game as well. So we're going to be, each one of us is going to take a stab at making these jokes as suggestions. Yeah, I think that's it. Can we get our first suggestion, Brian?
Soda can. Soda can was one of the first things that popped up. Soda can.
Ruben, are you back with us?
I'm back with you, but who knows how long it'll last? So I will let you take charge, and I'll just jump in with puns.
Okay, that sounds good. So, give me that suggestion again, Brian. I didn't hear it.
Oh, one of the first suggestions was soda cans, like a soda can in the back of your car.
Cool. We'll go with that. Sex with me is like a soda can. Michelle.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Sex with me is like a soda can. It's the RC Cola version.
Sex with me is like a soda can. If you shake me up, I'm going to blast everywhere.
Cool. Saba.
Sex with me is like a soda can. Too much is bad for the environment.
Charlie.
Sex with me is like a soda can. It doesn't look as nice as a bottle, but it's a little bit more expensive.
Ruben.
Sex with me is like a soda can. If you're not careful, you can get choked by that plastic stuff.
I hated that. It was good, but just the visuals were too much. Michelle.
Oh, okay. Sex with me is like a soda can. Sometimes I'm tied behind the back of a car when there's a celebration.
Jesus.
Sex with me is like a soda can. It's cheaper if we go for 6.
Oh.
Amazing. Cool. Brian, give us another suggestion.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and list off a couple and have you pick. Okay, Ryan, if that's all right?
I love it.
Okay. Somebody said an old French fry. Somebody said hand sanitizer, parking tickets, and a 5-year-old French fry.
Oh, whoa. I want to go with parking tickets.
Okay.
Sex with me is like parking tickets. Saba.
Sex with me is like parking tickets. You're a little ashamed.
Yes. Sam.
Sex with me is like parking tickets. It's fine.
Beautiful. Magic. Ruben.
Sex with me is like parking tickets. You don't want any.
Fair. Tessa.
Sex with me is like a parking ticket. You are really disappointed to see it when you wake up and go to your car in the morning.
I got one kind of going off that. No, it's too similar. It was like the same one, kinda.
Okay.
Charlie.
Fair.
Sex with me is like a parking ticket. You might be disappointed at first, but it's not really worth, any of your time. So.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like a parking ticket. You're just gonna forget you ever had me.
Oh.
Oh no, that hit right here. Sam.
Sex with me is like a parking ticket. I got one once in college.
No. Brian, you got some more coming in?
Yeah, we have tons and tons. Some like weed, dead body, name tag. Let's see. Somebody said ham. Who has ham in the back of their car?
I was gonna say some
We
of
gotta do ham. I have to do ham. So sex with me is like ham. Sam.
Sex with me is like ham. There's a giant bone in the middle.
Tessa.
Sex with me is like ham. It's great between two slices of bread.
Saba and Ruben.
Sex with me is like ham. You only get it on holidays.
Ruben.
Sex with me is like ham. I always go it. Huh?
yeah, I get it.
They can't all be winners, folks. That's just the way this game works. They can't all be good. Michelle, you got one?
Why not? Sex with me is like a ham. It smells real sweet at first, and then you're like, what's this smell?
Perfect. Charlie.
Sex with me is like ham. I see you're not the only one glazing over right now.
What? Do y'all want Sam?
Yeah, sure. Sex with me is like ham.
I saw your hand.
Not kosher.
All right, be forewarned, everybody. Sex with Sam is not kosher. Brian, give us another list. A couple.
All right.
Couple suggestions.
I got melted chapstick.
What the fuck?
Let's see.
I love that one.
True.
Let's see. Wet ones, an umbrella, a spare tire, moldy underwear. What are you doing in your car? Granola
Some
bar.
water
That's
damage.
related to the ham.
Goodwill
I like-
items. That's about it.
I like umbrella. Sex with me is like an umbrella. Saba.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. Bad luck if we do it indoors.
Charlie.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. If it gets too intense, I might fold.
And sex with me is like an umbrella. I can't get it open. Tessa.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. It's really polite to share it with a stranger.
Peach.
Okay, sex with me is like an umbrella. There's a button that you can push, and it's just like ready to go.
Ruben.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. Don't forget to twirl it.
What could that possibly mean?
You know how you twirl an umbrella?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay, good. I can't think about it too much. Tessa.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. It gets wet.
Oh, fantastic, Tina.
Sex with me is like an umbrella. Just leave it at the door.
All right, perfect. I think that is sex with me, everybody. This is a game. I'm going to turn it over to our one and only Tina Jet for our last game of the night dating game.
All right. So this game is going to be for Ryan and Ruben and Saba and Charlie. And Ryan King is going to be turning down the volume on his headphones. So he can't hear us. So great. So that means we're going to get started with, wait for it. Nope, wrong setting. Totally wrong setting. What am I doing? I don't know. We're going to play the dating game. Ryan's going to go off of the camera now, too, so he can't see anything. He's going to come back in and apparently serenade someone. What we're going to need from the audience are a historical figure, a celebrity, and an inanimate object. So a historical figure, a celebrity, and an inanimate object. Our other 3 panelists here are going to be the contestants vying for Ryan's undying love while he's in quarantine. In the meantime, while we are waiting for some suggestions to roll in, we at Shortcuts just want to let you know that we also have a class coming up online called Improv Games. So if you like what we do here and you want to have some fun with that, that is taught by Justine Lopez, and that will be on July 6th, which is a Monday. It's also the same week that we have all of our other online classes starting, like Sketch 101, Stand Up 101, and Screenwriting. Not Sketch 101, sorry. Stand Up 101, Screenwriting, Comedic Storytelling, and Improv Games all start the same week. So you can check those out at satcomedyspot.com/online to register and learn more. So do we have any coming through? I see some now. Let's see.
Yeah, just to remind everybody too, it's historical figure, celebrity, or inanimate object. And I'll start reading off some stuff for you, Tina. I've got George Washington, Han Solo. That's a historical figure. Teddy Roosevelt. Somebody said Apple. IKEA Cubies or Cubbies. My bad. Mr. Rogers. Let's see. Lemon Juicer. Steve Martin. A diamond. Benjamin Franklin. Jack the Ripper. A great
Porcelain doll.
Let's go. I'll take for historical figure. I will do Jack the Ripper, and that's going to be for Charlie. So Charlie will be Jack the Ripper.
Justin
for
Bieber Ryan pretending he's playing guitar.
For celebrity, I'm going to go with Mr. Rogers, and that will be for Ruben. Ruben is Mr. Rogers, and I need an inanimate object. I'm going to go with. I'm also scrolling through the comments here that just got read.
Yeah.
I like Corrine Lemke's diamond. So Saba, you will be a diamond for this game. Beautiful. All right. So I will ask our contestants if you could please turn your videos off. We'll bring you back on, and then I'll get Ryan back on the game. Ryan. Are you there, sir? No.
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Welcome to the dating game. My name is Blabbity Blah. I'm glad we could have you for our game. Why don't you go ahead and tell the audience who you are? What's happening?
Hey, I'm the bachelor for this evening. I'm looking for love. My name is Dump Truck.
Very good, Dump. Excellent. What do you do for a living, Dump?
I'm a truck driver. I don't have a lot of time for love because I'm on the road. Alpha Omega over. That's some truck driver talk.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What hometown do you hail from?
I hail from Buckminster, London.
It is like a magician inside your voice. Excellent. So let's go ahead.
Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before.
Pretty special. Let's go ahead and bring on our contestants that you're going to be trying to hook up with today. Looking involved in the time of quarantine. Let's bring out contestant number 1. Contestant number 1.
Oh,
Welcome.
hello.
Welcome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, contestant number 1? Why don't you say hello?
Hello. It's
Excellent.
very nice to meet you.
Hey.
Very nice to be here.
Quite a suave voice there too. Let's bring out contestant number 2. Please come on and say hello.
Well, hello there, Dump. How are you today?
I'm good. Your voice is also very good.
And then our final contestant number 3. Come on and say hello.
Hello.
My.
Seductive. All right. Well, there are 3 contestants. I'm going to let you take it away. Go ahead and ask them some questions, and we're going to find out who you're going to take home tonight.
Thank you, Blabbity Blah. You're a great host. All right, so I'm gonna ask some questions to get to know you guys on romantic level. As a truck driver, I never I don't talk to people. I have minimal contact with anybody that's not me or that's not over a radio. So my first question is, what's your favorite food? Contestant number 1, we'll start with you.
Well, as you are from London too, the cuisine there isn't quite delicious at all. I don't know. I like things more exotic, I'd say. Like liver, red meat mostly. Red meat, yes.
Oh yeah, I feel it. All right, yeah, cool.
Right,
Contestant
we
number
get
2.
along.
Yo, great answer.
Well, Dump, it's natural to feel anxious when you're around people, but I, I find that whenever I'm around friends and family, I feel special, and you should feel special too. So any meal that I have with family is delicious. But to be a little more specific, I like mashed potatoes and good home cooking with family.
Thank you for being specific at the end there, because at the beginning you weren't really answering the question, but you did in the end, and that's cool. I appreciate it. You're kind of like, you got a kind of therapist vibe about you. I like it. Contestant number 3.
Well, I have very expensive taste. And you need to know that, okay?
Yeah, noted.
Yes. So, caviar, probably, but all I really need to thrive and survive is a little bit of polish every now and then.
I don't get it, but I appreciate your answer. All right, I feel like I'm gonna ask a couple more questions. So like I said, truck driving, it's lonely work. I'm on the road. But this is a hypothetical scenario. Say I come home from a long day of work and I'm sad. What would you do to cheer me up? Contestant number 2, you go first.
Well, Dump, when I come home from work, I usually like to relax and put on my comfortable sweater and put on my loafers, and I would do the same for you. I would then tell you that we could be really good friends. And more than that, neighbors.
Wait, you would take off my loafers in my sweater? What is that?
Yeah, I like to get comfortable. I'll get you comfortable, and
Oh,
we'll be comfortable together.
oh, I see. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Contestant number 3.
Well, I've been told I have a very sparkly personality. So I think all you really have to do is look at me and I'll sparkle and you'll feel better because
What?
you have me.
Are you gonna hypnotize me? I'm getting a little bit of. I'm getting a little. It's just a little wary of you.
Thank you.
No problem. Contestant number 1, how would you cheer me up after I've had a long, depressing day as a truck driver?
Well, you sound quite elusive like me. I mean, I feel like nobody knows who I am really after all these. I mean, after all these years, but we're neighbors. We're neighbors. Jolly old London.
Oh yeah.
Contestant number 2 said he was, your neighbors, but we're really neighbors. So I think we could hold hands in your big rig and drive around the streets of London, and just find some company for a few brief moments, and then just, I don't know, have some dinner. And what's a knife here? This isn't what I usually have dinner with, but we could just make a mess and have fun, and then speed away.
I like that. Hey, that's all good by dump truck standards. So cool. I want to know what this is the most important question that I save for last. It really gets to know whether or not someone is dump truck partner worthy. So what's your favorite book? Contestant number 3, you can start.
Is there any chance Breakfast at Tiffany's is a book?
I don't think so.
It should be. The Script is my favorite book.
So I had an idea that what you just said now through all my freaking. I have no clue now is what I'm saying, but you seem nice. Very cool.
Sometimes I'm nice, but other times it's not nice how I come to be.
Holy shit! You are confusing. So, contestant number 1, what's up?
Bloody hell, bloody hell. Ah! Sorry, I had a moment. I just get angry sometimes and it just, but your name is Dump. I get angry and then I like to dump things and, sorry. The book. Yes, the book. I don't know. I like Shakespeare. I like, I don't know. I'd like to say Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, since then, Stephen King, anything that's just, really sadistic and bloody and mysterious.
Oh, nice. Contestant number 2, what's up with you?
Well, neighbor, I'd have to say that my favorite types of books are self-help books. They tend to help us reach deep within and be better people, not to ourselves only, but to be better to everyone else, including our next door neighbors, our family, everyone really in society, especially public funding.
Oh, that's really cool. Must be a wonderful day in whatever neighborhood you're in.
It's definitely a wonderful day in that.
Well, I think I'm ready to make my decision. First, I'm going to say which bachelors or which contestants I'm not going to be picking. So, contestant number 1, I'm not picking you because you're Gordon Ramsay.
So close. I'm much older.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Gordon Ramsay's
they
a
both
fake.
like to eat.
Guy Fieri. Those are the 2. Anthony Bourdain.
I don't like to eat animals.
That didn't help.
If he followed my teachings and watched me on TV, then he might have known that he shouldn't do this to people, especially a long time ago.
Wait,
shut up.
You're a cannibal?
It's been debated. Last couple hundred years or so.
The Donner guy, Donner Party.
We're neighbors in London, man. We're neighbors in London.
Oh, Jack the Ripper, right?
Oh, yes.
Jack the Ripper.
Thank you.
Holy shit! I'm so sorry. I thought you were going to Ramsey. That is not. That is
That's
very
all right.
far from the truth.
Don't worry. I know where you live.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm glad I didn't date him. That's a no-brainer. I will also not be going out with contestant number 2, who I'm 100% sure is Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Indeed, I am. Yes. Well, that's all right. Not everyone gets to be with people that you just try different things out. So I wish the best for you. Toodaloo.
Man, what a nice guy. That means I'm going to be taking contestant number 3, which is nail polish?
No.
No, it's fancier. Fuck. Like a.
But you're very close to the body parts.
Oh,
that it would be on.
Your acrylic nails? No, you're a fancy ring.
I'm the fanciest ring.
You're a diamond ring.
I'm a diamond.
A diamond, just a diamond.
Yeah.
There we have it.
Great job, guys.
Worry, Dump. It'll all be great. You guys are going to have a wonderful, wonderful date together. Where are you going to take her?
Oh, I'm going to take her to Outback Steakhouse.
Surely old London.
For you, Diamond. If things work out well, you're already halfway to the engagement, right? Am I right? Right.
I think.
No, I want my own diamond.
We'll see how that one works. Let's bring out all our contestants back here on the screen. Maybe. There we go. Let's get our Shortcuts players out as well. Slowly but surely, there they are. Very good. We are Shortcuts. We will be back hopefully at Comedy Spot very, very soon to see all of you. Before we go, we want to say a special thank you to Tomas Lopez, who has been the leader of this show and this team for a very long time. Tomas is going to be heading off to school soon, so we miss him and we thank him for all his help and contributions to this show and bringing us all together. So thank you all very much for coming in. Give us all your
Thank you.
suggestions. Thank you
Thanks
guys.
for coming out.
Pass it back to Brian.
All right, well, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. See you. Bye-bye.